Hey gang, I want to do a quick review of my Microtech knife collections. What you see here is I have a Halo 6 that I bought from Microtech brand new. This cost $750. It's a pretty unique knife that, is single action, which means if you want to retract it, you just pull it out here. Pretty nice knife. So I had this knife. I had a lot of problems with this knife, to be honest with you. As soon as I bought it from Microtech, there was major problems that kept opening up. Even if you screw it in, I sent it to them 3 times. They weren't able to fix it. On the 4th time, they finally fixed it. So a lot of headaches with the Halo 6, but that's the story with Microtech that I had. I've had like over $3,000 worth of Microtechs. 3 of my knives had major problems with them. 2 of them were never fixed, and the only one that was fixed was the Halo. I eventually got rid of the knives at a deep discount. Okay, here's another one that I have. It's a Cypher. From my understanding, they only made 100 of these, and I own number 63. I carry this every day. Now I don't use it anymore because I know that if you use it for cutting fruits, if you use it for everyday carry, like you use it for hiking or camping or bicycling, and you're trying to cut your food, cut apples or cut into oranges or cut into a pomegranate or anything like that, then you're gonna have damage your knife. So I carry this for over a year, but I haven't really put it to a lot of use because the paint's going to dissolve or get scratched up. How do I know? My other 2 Ultratechs, they were painted, and I used one, and the paint just went away. Okay, this is a 2000. This one is a 2018 model, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But I just bought it over a year ago, so they're hard to find.
Real quick, download my free book, Real Estate Investing for Beginners, the ultimate starter guide at myrealestatedojo.com, where I teach you how to find motivated sellers, buy their homes at a deep discount, and then have the seller become your own private bank. Subject to, get it now. One more thing, if you're looking for private one-on-one help when it comes to real estate investing, then consider joining my academy where you sit down with me one-on-one. 2, you get monthly coaching. 3, you get access to my best-selling courses. 4, you get access to my video library, and then the list goes on for just $97 a month. Join me now at MrNoFluff.com. Lastly, the best 6-figure side hustle, bicycle flipping. Want to see how? Here's a behind-the-scene video how I did it. Go to thebestsidehustle.mrnofluff.com. Now let's get back to the content.
The other thing I like about Microtech is that they hold their value pretty decently, unlike other knives. Here is a Delta, Microtech Delta, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's something else that goes with it. Something Delta. I can't remember it. Okay, right off my hand. Now this is a great knife. It looks like it has a lot of use to it because it just came out from the factory like this. This is the one that I carry with me every day, literally every day, no matter what. I'm starting to really like it. I kind of like the push button instead of being on the top like this one. All right, I'm starting to kind of like this one much better because when I pull it out of my pocket, it's right there and ready to go. The only problem with this one is that, man, this knife clip sucks, dude. Once you put it in your pants, when you're trying to pull it out for emergency, it gets really, really stuck. And the other problem is this thing keeps getting screwed off. Every few times I use it, I gotta screw it in because it keeps coming off. And the other problem with this is that, as you can see, by you firing it, it does scratch it all up. When I first got it, it didn't have any scratches, but just firing it. Now, I haven't abused the knife, I carry it with me, but I haven't really used it because my other 3 Microtechs that I used, they all had problems. I ended up getting rid of them. So that's the bad thing with Microtech, is that the fronts are basically for defense, or that's what everyone's telling me. Okay, you can't use it for cutting fruits or cutting apples or stuff like that. Real everyday use, because it breaks, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the color will fade, the spring will fade, will get stuck in there. Even if you wash it and take care of it. That's my personal experience with it. I've owned, like I said, over $3,000+ in Microtechs. Now, here's another one that I own. This is a Socom, if I'm pronouncing it right, This is a beautiful one as well. You know, I kind of like the blade. I like the shape of it, and that's why I bought it. And this is my newest one to the party that I just bought just a few days ago. And this is called the Microtech Burka Sbd. Now, out of all these, this has got to be my favorite one because just the way, look at that bad boy, the way the blade looks. But I really like the out the front OTF. I really like this one, but I'm scared to carry this one because they don't have the parts for it. And the reason I know is I had to send it in like 3 times and never fixed it. Couldn't fix it to the 4th time. So I carried this one, and this is a fake one. This is a real one. This is a fake one. This is a Vespa. I bought it from a Chinese company. But I mean, again, I only paid like $150 for this. This was $750. So I carry this one, and this thing is pretty awesome. I mean, this thing fires like crazy. It has M390. I mean, it's an amazing knife for the price, and it has never let me down. So I carry this every day versus the Halo 6. I wish I could carry this, but I'm scared that it's flimsy and it's gonna break, dude. Because when I got it, it was broken, brand spanking new. So I do carry this one, and man, I'm super stoked with Vespa. They make pretty good knives. Let me show you another one that I have and I carry every day. Here's another one that I have from Vespa that I carry every day, and you can tell, man, like this is my beater. I use the crap out of this one, and you can see, you can see it, but it's in great shape still. So again, Vespa is pretty awesome knives too, for the price of them, and the quality you get is like mind blowing. It's hard for me to, understand why I spend $750 when I can get one for $150, but this thing is like 90% of this. So if you want 100%, then go with the Microtech. If you're a collector, go with the Microtech. If you're just an average guy, you're a real estate investor, you're a business owner, you just want something to carry with you. I mean, these Vespas are pretty awesome because they're pretty amazing, right? They fire hard, they're super, super sharp. I mean, like seriously, this knife I carry every day, and I can tell you, it's still freaking sharp. Like it can cut my hair. I don't know if you guys can see that. So this is over a year-old knife, right? I've used the crap out of it. You can see from the scratches and stuff on it, but it's still freaking sharp. It just blows my mind that Vespa did what they did. Okay, now again, let me put the disclaimer out there. I'm not sponsored by Microtech. I'm not sponsored by Vespa. I'm just the owner of these knives. I forked over my own hard money on it, so I'll tell it to you just like it is, no fluff. I don't have a dog in the race. I'm just telling to you as an owner of this that the Vespa is pretty good, dude, for the price, right? And so now I do own more Vespas, and the reason I bought my very first clone was because I was so tired of Microtech. In one way, it gets ripping me off because I bought so many of them, their knives, and few of them had major problems and they never got fixed, which they let me down, which I ended up buying clones just to see, is it worth buying something for like 80%, 90% less money? And wow, and Vespa delivered, dude. So I still buy Vespas because for the money, they're the best value. But I also like Microtechs too because, you're getting 100% of the deal. So at Vespa, even though it looks the same, it feels the same, the fires the same, the materials are the same, I think that the craftsmanship on this is probably 10% better than this, okay? But is it worth that much more money? I mean, you have to make that one decision. For me, I own both, and for my everyday carry, I do this. For my collection, I just have this. So if that makes any sense. But, I don't have a problem, carrying this every day. It feels good. It doesn't feel cheap. It hits hard. But at the same time, I don't have a problem carrying any of these knives besides the Halo because I'm scared that it's gonna break. I carry this every day. I carry this every day. I alternate it. I carry this, and now I just recently bought this. I'm gonna carry this every day. This is gonna be my #1 knife. Just it looks so awesome, dude. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I mean, I've owned a lot of Microtechs. I own Ultra 85 or TX 85. I own the Ultratech. I own 2 of those. I've owned the Halo 6. I've owned the Delta. I own the Cyphers. I own the SBD, Socom. I'm sure there's some other ones that I can't, remember. There's more Microtechs that I own. Some of them are not here, and some of them I sold because, I got a bad product and I just let them go for pennies on the dollar. Basically, I lost money, and I let the buyer know that, hey, what's up? This is what it is, and they were happy with it. Okay. If you have any questions, comments, leave me below. I'd love to hear from you. If you could click the like button. This is my Microtech knife collection, and again, I love Microtechs. I like how they're made in America. I have had some bad apples with them, too many, but I still support them because I like what they do, guys. You know, I also like Benchmade too. I'm a fan of Benchmade. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Click the like button. Don't take no for an answer. Always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you ever imagined. Peace.